everyone. My name is Shaniqua Levin. I am the founder and CEO of the Women's Diversity Network, along with the co-founder of Long Island Black Alliance. I would like to thank today our other organizations for leading this press conference with us. We have Black Long Island and Color News as well. And the Answer Coalition has been extremely supportive as well. So I just wanted to go and start off and talk about why we're here today. About almost 2 weeks ago now, an incident happened in the Freeport school, the middle school that we're right here at today. And an incident dealing with making fun of slavery. The Freeport School District, I want to applaud them because they were very quick to respond and to take action about this racist incident. They immediately put the teacher on leave and did an investigation. Last Tuesday at a school board meeting, the superintendent spoke about what he found, and I would like to read that to you, his statement at the school board meeting. Dodd Middle School, we have been investigating relentlessly. Tonight, I'd like to provide an update you to where we are. As you know from my statement from over the weekend, the investigation started on Friday, and the investigation continued into yesterday, continuing into a bit more this morning. I want to provide an update for you, and I want to read the statement. Some things I'll be saying again, so let me say that. So as you know, we've been conducting an investigation regarding an assignment given to students by J. W. Dodd Middle School teacher last Thursday. The teacher's directions to the student concerning the writing of captions of Reconstruction Era Provost. The Reconstruction Era is roughly 14 years following the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 and the end of the Civil War in 1865. The district's investigation began last Friday after several parents contacted the school principal to share their concerns, and my office too. The teacher was removed from the classroom while the investigation proceeded. Let me be perfectly clear. Our investigation has determined that the lesson was poorly conceived and executed. The teacher instructed 3 separate classes of students to develop captions for photos for sharecroppers. We understand from our investigation, she told students to make fun and don't bore me. To make it funny and don't bore me. Aside from the fact that this is a poor lesson, it is insensitive tribulation of a deeply painful era of African Americans in this country, and it is unacceptable. The teacher has delivered an apology, which I will share with you this evening, and it goes like this. It is with the deepest sense of respect that I apologize to the students and families of and to the larger Freeport community for my insensitive words and actions last week. As a teacher and a fellow member of the school community, it is my responsibility to exercise the highest degree of care and thought in all of my student and faculty interactions. I failed to do so last week, and I fully accept that I must work hard to rebuild trust for my students, colleagues, and the community. The superintendent concluded with, we, the district, are currently finalizing an agreement with the teacher and her union representatives. So on behalf of myself, Board of Education, I want to thank the Freeport community for its patience through the investigation and reaffirm our school is a place of tolerance and understanding. Thank you. So those were the words of the superintendent and of the teacher. An apology is not enough. We want the teacher to be fired and to no longer be allowed to teach in any classrooms. I'm going to turn this over to Billy Moss from Black Long Island.
Good afternoon. My name is William King Moss III, and I am the founder of Black Long Island, a group on Facebook. And I'm an educator as well as a father. I was appalled after inspecting the pictures of the worksheet that was allegedly handed out to students by a teacher named Shelley Scully. The writing that the student wrote on that worksheet are consistent with an instructor telling those students to write something that makes light of, makes fun of, or degrades the pictures above. That evidence to me is clear enough to know that the lesson was poor, that the instruction was to degrade the post-slavery pictures that were there. Those pictures represent a dark history for African Americans, a painful history for African Americans and for all Americans. Certainly, a teacher of Black students and of all students should not be violating the dignity of the people who struggle through those times by asking and teaching students to make fun of or make light of or degrade that era. As a father, I'm disappointed. As an educator, I'm disgusted. And to me, there is no apology great enough for violating human dignity and teaching students to violate human dignity as well. Thank you.
Thank you for those comments. Next, I would like to call a parent from the Freeport School District to speak about her experience.
My name is Nadine Thomas. I'm a class teacher with JS. I'm a parent of a 7th grader at Dodd right now, and I also have a 2nd grader at Dodd. To say the least, I would say that I was pretty disappointed to hear that this was actually the lesson, and that, not the lesson, but that this was the actual instructions that were confirmed at the board meeting. It was disheartening. There are a lot of wonderful, wonderful teachers in this district that I love a lot, and my children have thrived in this district, and they do well, and this is not what I'm talking about. This is not okay. This is marginalizing people, and the fact that children have to sit through it is disgusting. I think as a district that one of the things on a short term that maybe they can consider doing is taking the 7th and 8th grade class on a trip down to DC to see the African American Museum and learn that same lesson there. Just because the entire atmosphere in the area is it's pretty grim, or dull. It's pretty grim. I wasn't wearing those today, so I'm covered. I use this as a teachable moment to my children to say, you know, you make mistakes, you're forgiven, but also to know that when you are given trust and you break that trust, it's very hard to restore. And as a mother of a 7th grader, he's going into 8th grade next year, and if I heard that Ms. Scully was his teacher, I would not want him in the class. And that trust is broken, and I can imagine that there are a lot of other parents thinking the same thing too. I don't know how we would be able to trust her again to teach our children and not worry. We can't be there 24 hours a day in the classroom to make sure that everyone's doing the right thing. There needs to be cultural training here, cultural sensitivity training across the board, and I think that would be helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. I would also like to call up Shireen and Sandy to speak about our list of demands.
Hi, our list of demands include that the teacher be removed from the classroom, and that is in strict adherence to the DASA Act, the Dignity of All Students Act that we have in place in New York State to ensure situations like this never happen. And as per the Act, all students have to be engaged in educational studies without reprimand to their who they are, their religion, their race, or their ethnicity. And this has been a straight violation of that. In addition to that, we all require that teachers take cultural sensitivity training. The changing demographics of Long Island show that the students are ethnically different, and the teachers a lot of times don't reflect that. So we need to reflect the changing demographics of the body with the teachers as well. We need to hire more teachers of color. As an educator, I feel that hiring more teachers of color will ensure that the history, the curriculum will be intentionally changed to reflect all students' voices, even those which have been historically marginalized in the school district.
Hello, my name is Sandra Gilstrom,